Alright guys, welcome back to Survival Living here. So, food is topic tonight and why you need it. Guys, I want you to keep prepping as much as possible, especially with what we're seeing going on around the world with Russia and Ukraine and Israel and Hamas, Hezbollah, Iran, China, Taiwan, North Korea, South Korea, Turkey jumping on board. I'm not taking any chances, and neither should you. Now, with all the news and information that is constantly coming towards us with the regular news outlets, social media news outlets, things like that, guys, it can be overwhelming. Just keep prepping, all right? I'm not here to scare you into prepping, but I want to show you what you need to be doing if you decide that, hey, I might need to start putting some food back. Now, there are some great alternative social media news information that's out there, some channels that I am subscribed to and been subscribed to for a very long time. Real quick, going through the list. One is Marfoogle TV and Marfoogle News. It's two different channels, but it's the same. It's Adam and Dex runs those channels. Been a follower for them for a very long time. Actually, really good friends with them. So if you want nightly news and information, the headlines and the backup documentation that you can follow along with, great channel to watch. Next, of course, is Canadian Prepper. I've been a huge fan of Canadian Prepper there for a very long time, still am. He brings information and a different spin on the information, the thought processing. You know, it's so easy to get sunk into your own beliefs and thoughts on a situation that is a breath of fresh air for me to hear a different opinion on a situation. You know, I mean, some people don't like him. Some people love him. I appreciate everything he puts out. Next is the Poplar Report. And by the way, guys, in the description, there is links to all of those channels. Steve Poplar, great dude. I was actually over there on his newer channel, his prepping channel. I think it was one of the first interviews he had on that prepping channel. Great guy to follow. Always brings news and information to you guys. Sometimes a couple of times a day, he's bringing new information out. So those are the three top channels I do watch. There are many other channels out there. One's Full Spectrum Survival. Been watching Brad for a while. There's a bunch of great ones out there. And there's some that you have to question everything. Anyway, not bashing. I'm just saying, do your homework. Now, with everything going on and the threat of a global conflict, you know, we go over everything from food items, stores of water here, alternative power, outdoor survival skills. We go over as much as possible because I want to make sure everyone is prepared as much as possible. Now, I do lean hard on outdoor survival here on this channel. We're survival living. I teach outdoor survival. I go to outdoor survival courses all the time. I'm always trying to improve my odds. And I want you guys to, because just having food alone is a great start. And if you are lucky, it depends on what SHTF moment comes your way, you're prepared. But what happens when you got everything in one location? By the way, this isn't just one location. We're actually moving a lot of stuff around. We actually got more food and supplies coming in, and I run out of room. So a lot of our long-term food storage stuff, they went in totes underneath the bed. We got stuff moved everywhere. We store a lot of stuff off-site. We're always trying to add more. And I encourage you guys to do the same. So today, though, I'm not going to harp too much on outdoor survival skills, even though you need them. All right, you need them. What happens if you have to leave your humble abode, all right, and you have to leave those preps? Hey, guys, we got to think outside the box as much as possible and plan for as many scenarios as possible. Anything could happen. So today is food. This is Mylar. We're Mylaring stuff up. I do like Mylar over a lot of the food stuff, guys, because if you drop it, odds are you're not going to damage it. It's great for dry goods, all right, rice, beans, noodles. This is mac and cheese here. Little mac and cheese packets. That's 6 boxes of mac and cheese. Walmart brand. Same with kidney beans here. I get kidney beans, limas. I'm gonna do guys, we have done so many videos on stocking up food. I mean, but we're still stocking. Especially what's going on right now. I'm just not going to take any more chances. You know, we cut as many corners as we can as far as expense. We don't go out to eat. We don't go here. We don't do this. That way we can put more money back towards our preps because we're going to need it. So what we have here, pasta, like I said, macaroni. That is 6 boxes. This is Wallaby Products here, guys. We are affiliated with Wallabies. There we go. They make Mylar. They also make Mylar equipment, sealing equipment. Done videos on their 5-gallon buckets with Gamma style lids and all that stuff. This is the, which one is this? They got a lot of different products. 7.5 mil thick Mylar. This in here has the resealable top and also has the gusseted bottom if you want to stand your products up. It just makes it easier. Or they have just the standard bags. I mean, I've got regular standard bags on a lot of this stuff, guys. It works great. Just depends on how you want to store it. Of course, it comes with O2 absorber, comes with labels and all that good stuff. Move this out of the way. So what I found out with macaroni and cheese, of course, you got your cheese packets, powder, or your some of them actually, the real nice ones come with that Velveeta cheese, maybe, or style. Either one, I just put it right here in the bag. So just open them up, get my bag gusseted open, just like that. And we will go ahead and begin our pour. Boom. That's simple. That is 6 boxes of macaroni. And I'm going to throw my cheese right in top. I don't have to do anything special with macaroni, guys. I do not freeze pasta. The reason I do not freeze pasta because they always turn out kind of doughy, and I just worry about the longevity afterwards. I know people do things differently. I've had no problems over the years doing this method right here. With the Ziploc ones, it makes it a little bit easier when you're sealing them up. I'll go ahead and seal it up with a Ziploc. Then I'll open it just a little bit. Move this out of the way. I'll work on squeezing as much air out. Oh, I forgot the O2 is over. Very important. So before you do all that, let's back this up, guys. Take your O2 absorber and each one of these, depends on what bags you get, is what you will need. Most of the time I throw 2 in. Just depends. I've got a lot of O2 absorbers, so there's that. Squeeze as much of the air out as possible. Go ahead and hit your Ziploc seal. This is a Wallaby sealer. There's many on the market, but we're affiliated with Wallaby, so we're using their products today. And their products do work very well. I've used them for years, and you just line it up, lock it in place, listen for the buzz to stop, hold it in place for a second. Now you got a seal. And now we just have to label it 6 boxes of macaroni and cheese. So I'm going to move that out of the way. The beans, it's a little bit bigger container so it doesn't pour as easy. You get a coffee cup or something like that, it works much better. But that is 5 pounds of pintos, right? I mean 5 pounds of red kidney beans right here. All right, I like red kidney beans. We got pintos, black beans, you name it, limas, split peas, northern beans. We got all kinds of them. You know, it's stuff that we eat. Do it in separate shots here. Anyway, a 5-pound bag of beans will fit just fine in these 1-gallon Mylar bags. Put that right there. gonna grab some of these O2 absorbers. Now usually, I'm just gonna pull a couple of them out. Go use them all since I don't want to reseal that. Same with the Ziploc. We're going to seal it all the way down. Then we're going to open it back up so we have an air hole. Squeeze out the air. And this also works good with the other Mylar bags that they have. You can seal up to one little corner and leave it open. Squeeze the air out. And do it that way. I had a bean escape. There we go. Make sure the Ziploc is sealed. Grab your sealer, set it in place, and line it up. Wait for the buzz. Hold for a few seconds. Done. And then all we have to do is label that as well and start stocking. But I had some extra bags that I was behind on as far as sealing up. Guys, we're stocking up again more. All right, I always said to try to get a year's supply of canned goods and dry goods. You know, try to get a year's supply. And if you're not there yet, keep at it. For those that got a year's supply and stopped, right now, guys, I recommend getting more. Getting more while you can, before prices are through the roof or the availability is not there. If we get hit here in America, it's going to be bad. It's not going to be a small T group hitting something, you know, one city or something like that. It's going to be all over. And the greatest threat I have that I see is with Russia. Some don't agree with me. Some do agree with me. Their ties with other countries, mainly China, another superpower, can't reach us. We're not our military, our moral standard, people today are not hardened as it was 30, 40 years ago. Most people I see today, you know, speak to, they could go either way. You know, I just want the country to burn. But when that happens, we're going to have foreign government here, foreign military. It won't be the United States anymore. And I see people that easily turncoat. I mean, they'd be happy to do Chinese bows and everything else. They don't have any loyalty to the country. I don't have any loyalty to our government. I don't like our government at all. I don't trust it. Never have. Well, I won't say never have, but I learned over the years. I just don't trust politicians, any of them. Even with what's going on with the election candidates. To me, it doesn't matter who's getting in office. It's going to be manipulated either way. The agenda is being pushed from somewhere else. There's something else pushing what happens in this country, and it doesn't matter what politician we got. That's my belief, and that's why I stock up. If you want to grab a politician and make them your savior for they're going to fix everything, hey, you do you. I put my trust in God. He gives me the wisdom to start preparing. He knows that I have the drive. He gives me that drive to work harder, multiple jobs if necessary, to make sure I can do more. So we got something big coming. I don't know exactly what it is. All I know is I don't want to get caught with my pants down when it happens. I don't want to be the person running to the store trying to buy stuff when everyone else is. Or when everything stops moving. No food, no fuel, no power, nothing. And your kids are out there trying to scavenge food. Something to eat. They're starving to death. No clean drinking water, no medical, no nothing. You're just left on your own. Nah, I'm not going to be that person. And hopefully you guys won't either. Hopefully you guys take this stuff serious. If you're new to prepping, guys, we got many videos out there teaching everything from payday preps, buying canned goods, dry goods, sealing them up, long-term stuff, the deep freeze stuff, all that stuff. Always start with the cheapest method first. Your canned goods, your dry goods, all right? If you don't have the finances to buy Mylar and seal, you can take most dry goods, rice and beans, will last easily a year in the original package, as long as it's stored correctly. You know, make sure it's inside a home that's, you know, climate controlled. But if you want to get 20 years out of rice and beans, Mylar, O2 is over. You're going to get 20 years out of this stuff. It's going to last till you need it. Do I think we're going to have to worry about 20 years? Nah, I think something is going to happen way before then. And I don't have 20-year supply of food put back either. So we've been trying to push as hard as we can to get a 2-year stock of canned goods and dry goods. On top of that, we had things laid out, but now our family's gotten bigger, more responsibilities, so those stocks dropped. Now we have to reevaluate, maneuver some things, and push harder. You know, having a year's supply of freeze-dried food, it's great. It's expensive as can be. It is. It ain't cheap, but you're paying for 25-year shelf life. And it's pretty good food. Probably the main thing I want to tell people, if you don't know how to cook, you need to learn. You need to learn fast. All right, there's plenty of cooking channels. I've had requests, well, how about show us cooking your preps, and how about show us cook this? I'm just not a cooking channel. All right? There's plenty of channels that teaches you how to cook. Our preps, canned goods, dry goods, we use this stuff. It's in normal rotational stock. Even though it's sealed, lasts freaking forever, well, not forever, but a long time, we don't give it the chance to ever expire. All right? Best by dates are selling dates, is what that is. Expiration dates is longevity of the food inside of it, and that depends on how it was stored. If it wasn't stored correctly, it's not going to make that. It's not going to last past that expiration date. So I've seen what people say, they just put all their canned goods in totes and throw it up underneath their house like a mobile home. Well, that underskirting is not temperature controlled. It fluctuates and makes that food go bad much faster. Or they throw it in an outdoor building that is not regulated. It's not going to last as long. Canned goods, they have to put an expiration date. Have I eaten canned goods past date? Yeah, I have. If they're stored correctly, hey, it's no big deal. Sometimes there's a different structure to it, like it's broke down a little bit. Taste might be slightly off, but you know, I didn't die. But if you ain't careful, you get a hold of a bad can, you can die. Choice is yours. It's a lot of work to rotate stock out. All right, we just moved all this stuff up here, moved our long-term stuff somewhere else, and now we're starting to stock up the other closets, trying to move stuff around, constantly cycling through, trying to make more room. I recommend everybody doing the same. All right, guys, if you're interested in wallabies, definitely check out our links. You get a discount, and you also help out the channel. Good products that I've never had any wallaby products fail. Everything's worked just fine. We've been affiliated with them for 2 years now, maybe 3. Good products. Anyway, guys, speak to y'all later. Keep on prepping. Y'all just be safe. Stay busy. All right.